training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
That's to describe that. I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Now Goff on 1st down.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Swift going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Williams will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very distant.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jason Kabinda with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. As Seattle's offense comes onto the field, we'll see a 10-year veteran under center. Guy who broke into the league as a starter back in 2013, Geno Smith.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker III.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 18 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers. He certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Geno.
He completes this to Walker. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Goff. Man open, and St. Brown has got it.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Goff, a handoff here to Swift.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Play action. It's Goff. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On second down, it's Walker.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 21-yard line.
77 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Again, it's Walker.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Penny. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So this defense, maybe a frustration penalty there with the success that he's had running the football in this first half.
Not an excuse to do that, but yes, they're looking to slow him down any way possible. That one's just not legal.
Geno out of throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Noah Fant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll fake the give. Now gone.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Off on first down. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Goff throwing again.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. To the air again. Goff.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And just a yard to go here on second down.
Goff. And in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Badgley on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Finding room in midfield.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On first down, it's Smith. Now he steps away.
That one complete downfield to Treadwell.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on second and long. Smith. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. To throw is Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. Byron Pringle as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Badgley's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 129 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Toss left side for Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
First reception for him, and remember, he leads the NFL in that category here in this first month. Also has a 1st down. Goff now looks to throw. Right side to Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the red zone now, Goff. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's right. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Goff now looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defensive front holding strong there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front? That turned into a leverage game, didn't it? Defensive linemen, they won it. Lower than the offense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown, Seattle. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Lions 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 3rd and 2. Goff. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Goff.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throw Brown complete on the left side. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got room. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Here's Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
Goff looking to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He has had a whale of a game. In the 3rd quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry feels great, every carry potentially is a sprint to the end zone, and all he wants to do is ride it as long as this game goes.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Come on.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Now a draw play. It's Walker. 231 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Walker. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And the script really is flipped for them. Their momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And 22 more yards there, and another 1st down. Play action. It's Goff. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Back to throw, Goff.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again on second down, Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught on the sideline on the feet in. They are. What a catch. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they'll indeed take a knee. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Down to a knee, here goes Smith, and that should all but do it. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield.